Scoliosis can absolutely affect how we move, but it doesn't mean we stop moving. In fact, the right kind of movement can be incredibly beneficial, especially as we age. But there are certain exercises that may put unnecessary strain on the spine, and that's what we're going to talk about today. Whether you have scoliosis, mild curvature, osteoporosis concerns, or you're just over 50 and you want to protect your spine, this applies to you. First, a quick foundation. Scoliosis is a condition where the spine curves or rotates sideways more than 10 degrees. Instead of being straight from the back view, it forms C or an S shape. The spine is our central support system. It stabilizes us, it absorbs shock, it connects everything. So when its natural alignment shifts, certain movements can create more compression or imbalance. That doesn't mean fragile. It means intentional. Let's go over a few exercises and activities to be careful with now. This, of course, does depend on your curve, on your age, and on your strength level. But generally, I do advise being cautious with these things. Number one, high-impact activities like football, hockey, trampoline, even horseback riding, diving, anything that creates sudden jolts or repetitive compression. Impact adds stress to a spine that may already be under asymmetrical load. Heavy compression lifting, very heavy squats, deadlifts, overhead presses. Not because strength is bad. Strength is good. But heavy axial loading can compress the spine if not perfectly aligned. Especially as we get older, discs naturally thin and recovery is slow. Number two, repetitive one-sided sports. Golf, tennis, bowling, constant rotation to one side can exaggerate muscular imbalance. For someone with scoliosis, that imbalance already exists. Another thing, deep hyperextensions, excessive back bends or aggressive cobra poses. Extension is important, but forcing range can irritate facet of the joints. Another thing is daily habits that matter just as much. Sometimes it's not a workout, it's the lifestyle. Sitting for long hours without breaks, standing locked in one hip, carrying heavy bags on one side, and ignoring pain signals. Pain is feedback, not weakness. What I recommend instead? Now, here's the empowering part. Movement is medicine when done wisely. I focus on core stability, controlled spinal articulation, gentle rotational balance, low impact cardio like walking, even modified swimming, if it feels good. And Pilates has been life-changing for me, not because it's trendy, but because it teaches spinal awareness. Personally, I've found huge relief in massage therapy and occasional chiropractic adjustments, but movement is what keeps things stable long-term. Hands-on care helps the systems. Strength helps structure. Having scoliosis or simply aging doesn't mean living in fear of movement. It means moving smarter. The goal isn't perfection. It's resilience. And that's what we are building. Thank you for watching. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel as it does help with algorithms, and you can always unsubscribe later.